気合だよ。しゃあ。顎見て、顎見て、顎見て、顎見て。ほれ、最後、最後、最後、最後、最後、最後、自分とどう見つめていくかだよ。顎引いて。
I favor fighters for different purposes, but if you ask me who I think is the best fighter I've ever seen since I got in the sport, it's Inoue.
まあやっぱり、ボクシングが好きだからもうそれが一番ですね。はい。もう好きでなければもう多分とっくにやめてると。
Naoya Inoue, widely known in boxing as the Monster, has built one of the most dominant modern careers in the sport, while also achieving significant financial success and global recognition. His journey is not just about undefeated records and world titles, but also about discipline shaped from childhood, a strong family boxing culture, rising commercial value, and a lifestyle that reflects both elite athletic focus and growing luxury. Is estimated to have a net worth of around $7 million to $10 million depending on different reports, with earnings driven by fight purses, sponsorships, and international boxing events that continue to elevate his global profile. Naoya Inoue was born into a family where boxing was already deeply embedded in daily life. His father, Shingo Inoue, was a former amateur boxer who played a central role in shaping Naoya's discipline, mentality, and technical foundation. From a very
まあもうなおの戦いにしてもタクの戦いにしても
young age, Shingo did not treat boxing as a casual sport for his sons. It was a structured lifestyle. Training reportedly began when Naoya was around 5 years old with strict routines focused on fundamentals, repetition, and mental toughness. This environment also shaped his younger brother, Takuma Inoue, who would go on to become a professional boxer himself. The two brothers grew up training together, constantly pushing each other in sparring sessions and conditioning work.
Hey, 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 3、2、1。こういうとこがステップなんですよ。まだ僕は知らないです。顔またギュッと。
Their household was built around sacrifice and routine rather than comfort or leisure. Instead of a typical childhood centered on entertainment, Naoya's upbringing revolved around discipline, boxing drills, and a long-term vision of becoming a world champion. This foundation is widely considered one of the key reasons for Inoue's elite-level consistency today. His style, precise, explosive, and highly disciplined. reflects years of structured coaching from his father, combined with natural athletic ability and relentless repetition. The result is a fighter who seems almost mechanically perfect in his execution. Naoya Inoue turned professional in 2012 and quickly established himself as a generational talent. Unlike most fighters who take years to climb rankings, Inoue captured a world title within just 2 years of his professional debut. His speed of progression immediately set him apart in the boxing world.
やっぱりその直哉の距離をしっかりキープして、例えば足を止めてグイグイいくとやっぱりすごくピカソって好戦的なんで、やっぱりしっかりと打ち返してきてっていう向こうの土俵には入りたくないんですよ。だからしっかりと直哉の距離をキープしてヒットアンドエイで自分のパンチは当たるんだけども相手のパンチを外すよっていうのを繰り返しながら崩してダメージを与えてっていう感じで、自分の今のイメージはそういう感じで組み立てていきたいかなっていう、思ってます。そうですね、やっぱりどの試合もそうですけど、集中力ですよね。やっぱり集中してると、その場その場の瞬間判断がやっぱりいち早くやっぱりできると思うんですよ。やっぱりその気を抜いたりとか一切しないで、その集中できた時。
One of his most defining early career moments came in 2018 when he defeated Jamie McDonnell in a highly dominant performance. Inoue won the WBA bantamweight title in just 112 seconds, a knockout that reinforced his reputation as one of the most dangerous punchers in the sport. That same year, he also competed against Juan Carlos Payano, and his total earnings for 2018 were reported to be around $1 million combined for both fights, marking the beginning of his financial rise in boxing. As his dominance increased, so did his value. Moving through weight divisions and unifying titles allowed him to become one of the most marketable fighters in Asia and increasingly in global boxing markets. Inoue's financial growth has been steady and closely tied to his success in the ring. Earlier in his career, around the time he unified bantamweight titles in 2022, his net worth was estimated closer to $2 million.
Today 今日の夜からまたフィリピンから今度はフィリピンから夜10時に到着するんだけど、この2人に試合までにやってもらって、これで完璧に仕上がると思います。
However, as his international profile expanded, especially with fights broadcast in the United States and partnerships with major promoters, his earnings increased significantly. His primary source of income comes from his fight purses, which have increased with each title defense and weight class conquest. For instance, heading into 2025, his net worth was pegged at $7 million by various reports, bolstered by earnings from bouts against top contenders. Notable example is his 2025 clash with Ramon Cardenas, where Inoue's purse alone contributed substantially to his wealth, showcasing the financial rewards of being an undisputed champion. In 2019, Inoue's fight against Emmanuel Rodriguez reportedly earned him around $350,000, reflecting his early-stage global pay scale. Despite the lower payout compared to modern standards, this fight was significant because it added another world title and strengthened his undefeated record. Rodriguez entered the fight with confidence and verbal intensity during promotion, but Inoue delivered a dominant performance that reinforced his reputation for silence inside the ring and destruction during fights. By 2023, Inoue's financial status had changed dramatically. His fight against Stephen Fulton Jr. reportedly earned him between $4 million and $5 million, marking one of the biggest paydays of his career at that time. This fight was a
海苔サラダ、銀だらをそうですね。4つ。フグあります？フグもいっちゃいますか？フグいっちゃいましょう。
especially important because Fulton was an undefeated champion, and the bout represented Inoue's move into higher weight classes and more competitive global matchups. These rising purses show a clear pattern. Each weight class jump in unification increases both his global recognition and financial value. In July 2023, Naoya Inoue faced Stephen Fulton Jr. in one of the most highly anticipated super bantamweight clashes. Fulton entered the fight with strong confidence, claiming superior athletic ability, skill, and ring IQ, while also suggesting that Inoue was overhyped and not as dangerous as his monster nickname implied.
Great as Floyd is, as great as Cotto was, as great as Pacquiao was, I think this guy has another level.
His punches sound different. They sound like gunshots. Like, how can a guy so little create such power?
You hear the power, you don't just see it.
His punch is fast, strong, pinpoint, caught perfectly.
He's got defense, he's got speed, he's got footwork.
He's one of the best combination punchers in boxing. Always balanced.
If he asked me what's a perfect fighter, I'd say
He believed Inoue's reputation was largely boosted by international attention rather than true dominance. However, inside the ring, Inoue quickly proved otherwise with sharp precision, power, and control, ultimately silencing critics through performance. Financially, this fight marked a major milestone in Inoue's career with reported earnings of approximately $4 million to $5 million, significantly boosting his net worth and solidifying his status as a global boxing superstar.
About the pound for pound list, I've been on record saying you're my #1 pound for pound, but the three guys that everyone talks about are you, Alexander Usyk, and Terence Crawford. Where do you rank yourself amongst the three in the pound for pound conversation?
まあでもいつでも自分が一番だと思ってやってますから。
Me too. Now your nickname is the Monster. Everyone calls you the Monster. First, who gave you that name?
Mr. Wash.
Oh, Mr. Wash, right? Oh. You are a very ferocious fighter in the ring. When did you realize that you had this like supreme power?
まあパワーではなくて、そのまあ当てる能力というか。
Naoya says his pride is the main force behind his success, constantly pushing him to stay at the top of boxing. He believes that as long as he remains #1 in the world, he will continue training hard, improving, and winning fights to maintain his dominant legacy. This mindset has been the engine driving his remarkable career. Interview 13. As his upcoming fight approaches, it has been reported that the winner of Naoya Inoue vs Junto Nakatani will receive a custom WBC ring valued at over $100,000, adding extra prestige and motivation to the bout. This makes it not only a unification-level clash, but also a symbolic reward for boxing excellence and championship status for both fighters involved in the competition.
He has the nickname The Monster, but I would imagine you feel he's not a monster, that he's just a man, but he comes with that aura. What's your impressions of that?
モンスターというふうに言われていて、怪物っていう意味、ネックネームじゃないですか。で、潤太選手は人間だ。で、そのオーラみたいなのっていうのは、その怪物というオーラみたいなのを感じてます。感じます。
いや、まあ普通のって言ってるかあれですけど、まあ人間は人間なので、はい。
Yeah, he feels Naoya Inoue is a human being, just human.
Monster Hunter?
Yeah, Monster Hunter.
そうです、まあそういう構図になると思います。
As per this tweet, the winner of Naoya Inoue vs Junto Nakatani receives this custom WBC ring worth over $100,000 as his career has progressed. Inoue has also begun to enjoy a more comfortable and structured luxury lifestyle. Reports and training camp observations often show him maintaining strict diets prepared by professional chefs, ensuring that his physical condition remains optimal year-round. However, unlike some fighters who publicly display extravagant lifestyles, Inoue is known for keeping things relatively private and disciplined. His luxury is not defined by
pressure, because it's a huge fight. It's like the biggest fight in Japanese history. Like, do you feel the pressure? Is it extra motivation?
まあこのキャンプでやってきたことを発揮できるかどうかっていう緊張感ありますけど、まあ戦いに行く上ではもうやることはやってきているので、はい、準備万端っていう感じです。
He's ready, 100%. But he just a little bit anxious about this training camp. His job, he can express on the ring or not. But he do everything perfect, making condition and preparation. He's very happy.
By excess, but by structure, high-quality training environments, recovery systems, nutrition planning, and controlled living conditions that support peak performance. Inoue's rise also reflects a broader shift in boxing economics.
Maybe you'll correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think you'd have any problem going to Japan.
Unlike Western fighters who often earn massive promotional guarantees, Inoue's earnings are built through a combination of Japanese promotions, international co-promotions, and growing demand from global streaming audiences. This unique model has allowed him to build wealth steadily while maintaining control over his career trajectory. One of the most commercially significant discussions in modern boxing involves Inoue's ability to generate strong ticket sales and event revenue.
To fans, so it leaves a lot to the imagination.
Do general sports fans know him like maybe Sugar Ray Leonard or Mike Tyson? Probably not. He is disconnected in America because most of his fights are occurring in Japan.
物心ついた頃からボクシングをやってる。で、もうそれが生活の一部になってる。ボクシングが好きだから続けられてる。多分どの仕事も一緒ですよ、もうそれは。そこの自分がやってるものに情熱が欠けてきたら絶対成果落ちてくる。
As Naoya started on his career, he started to win amateur titles. He started to get the attention of people in Japan. They said, hey, wait a minute, we got to look at this guy. He turned professional at just 19 years old.
The hardcores knew him. The way he was climbing the ranks, the way he was going up in weight, but also carrying his power. He's getting smarter and he's getting more.
A highly cited example is the Naoya Inoue vs Junto Nakatani event discussions, where reports suggested the fight card could generate extremely high commercial interest. Some claims even referenced a gate value of approximately $29 million with around 55,000 seats sold, highlighting Inoue's growing status as a global draw rather than just a regional champion. As
井上尚弥はどういう人間ですか？リングの外の人生で、井上尚弥という人を定義づけている、そののはどういう部分？
基本変わらないですね。リングの上は別ですけど、試合終わった後のインタビューとかも、多分そのまま出ちゃってる。そのままのテンション、そのままの こうあえてそのね勝利者インタビューだからこう自分をこう出して井上尚弥として井上尚弥を見せようとかそういうのもなくて、あれが多分そのまま、まあ、練習に入ればやっぱりスイッチもありますし、やっぱり雰囲気あるなっていう人もいるんですけど、まあ、終わってしまえば本当に普通にもうありのままにって感じです。
For this user, Inoue Nakatani sold 55,000 seats and generated a $29 million gate, the fourth highest gate in boxing history. IDC, if you're fighting in a church's chicken parking lot, if you can bring in $30 million in a night, you are a superstar. That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.